In the early 1950s, South Korea was one of the poorest nations in the world, devastated by the Korean War 1950 to 1953. With its infrastructure in ruins and an economy heavily reliant on agriculture and foreign aid, the future seemed uncertain. The country's GDP per capita was comparable to some of the least developed nations at the time. Yet, within a few decades, South Korea would transform into one of the world's leading economies. How did this happen? South Korea's journey to economic transformation began in the 1960s under President Park Chung-hee. His government initiated a series of 5-year economic development plans, starting in 1962. These plans focused on industrialization, infrastructure development, and investment in key sectors. The strategy was clear: import raw materials and technology, promote savings and investments, and direct resources toward export-oriented industries, with government incentives and subsidies. South Korea saw rapid industrialization, leading to the emergence of key industries such as textiles, steel, and shipbuilding. Growth rates surged, often reaching double digits. From 1960 to 1989, South Korea's real GDP expanded from $2.7 billion to $230 billion. This marked the transition from an agrarian economy to an industrial powerhouse. A key driver of South Korea's economic growth was the emergence of the Chaebol-s family-owned conglomerates that received government support to dominate various industries. These conglomerates, including Samsung, Hyundai, and LG, became the backbone of South Korea's economy. The Chaebol-s focused on mass production, technology adoption, and global market expansion, with government-backed low-interest loans and tax incentives. These conglomerates helped propel South Korea onto the international stage. By the 1980s, South Korea had established itself as an industrial power, exporting automobiles, semiconductors, and consumer electronics. However, concerns about economic over-centralization and political pressures led to gradual liberalization. As democracy took hold in the late 1980s, the government began reducing its control over the economy, allowing for more market-driven policies. Reforms included deregulation, privatization of state-owned enterprises, and financial liberalization, which attracted foreign investment and increased competitiveness. South Korea embraced globalization by opening its markets to international trade and foreign direct investment. The country joined the General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade (GATT) in 1986 and later became a founding member of the World Trade Organization (WTO) in 1995, facilitating further integration into the global economy. As a result of these reforms, South Korea experienced rapid economic growth, achieving an average annual GDP growth rate of around 9% during the late 1980s and early 1990s. The country's industrial exports, particularly in electronics and automobiles, expanded significantly, cementing its reputation as a manufacturing powerhouse. South Korea also joined the OECD in 1997, signaling its arrival as a developed economy. However, this period of growth was not without challenges. The reliance on corporate conglomerates, known as Chaebol-s, led to high levels of debt and financial vulnerability, setting the stage for economic turmoil in the late 1990s. In 1997, South Korea faced its greatest economic challenge, the Asian financial crisis. Over-reliance on short-term foreign loans and excessive corporate borrowing led to a severe liquidity crisis. The Korean won depreciated significantly, and GDP contracted by 7% in 1998. South Korea responded with swift economic reforms. The government implemented financial restructuring, improved corporate governance, and allowed greater foreign investment. while the crisis caused short-term economic pain. These measures laid the groundwork for a more resilient and globally integrated economy. Entering the 21st century, South Korea shifted its focus toward technological innovation. Today, the country is a global leader in semiconductors, telecommunications, and high-tech manufacturing. Samsung and LG dominate global smartphone markets, while Hyundai and Kia led the automotive sector. With heavy investment in research and development, South Korea has become one of the most technologically advanced nations in the world. The country's internet infrastructure is among the fastest globally, supporting its rise in the digital economy. Beyond technology, South Korea has also emerged as a global cultural powerhouse. The rise of K-pop, Korean dramas, and Korean cuisine has created a Korean wave that boosts tourism and international influence. Despite its incredible success, South Korea faces several challenges: an aging population, youth unemployment, economic inequality, and the continued dominance of chaebol pose long-term risks. However, the government is taking steps to address these issues. Initiatives in green energy, artificial intelligence, and startup support are paving the way for the next stage of South Korea's economic evolution. Recognizing the need to diversify its economy, South Korea has been fostering a startup ecosystem, encouraging innovation beyond traditional industries. Government-backed incubators and venture capital investments are helping young entrepreneurs build globally competitive companies. Additionally, South Korea is investing heavily in future technologies such as robotics, quantum computing, and clean energy solutions. The transition toward renewable energy is seen as a key priority to ensure sustainability and reduce reliance on imported fossil fuels. Efforts are also underway to make the labor market more flexible and inclusive. Policies aimed at reducing excessive work hours, improving wages, and increasing job security for younger workers are central to long-term economic stability. As South Korea moves forward, balancing economic growth with social equity and sustainability will be crucial. By embracing new industries and addressing systemic challenges, the country aims to solidify its status as a global leader in innovation and economic resilience. From the ashes of war to a high-tech, globally connected economy, South Korea's journey is a testament to resilience, strategic vision, and relentless innovation. As the nation looks toward the future, it continues to inspire the world with its economic miracle.